Hi, my name is Will Goins, and I would love to join you this spring for the McLauchlan Leadership Series. Where do we need leadership in the world today? And the easy answer to that would be everywhere, because you can just turn the TV on and you'll see where we need it. That's also not very helpful. I've taken leadership courses and seminars many times throughout my career, and almost every one of them, I think, man, I can use that at home with my kids and with my family. I can use that to help us accomplish whatever the most pressing thing is at the moment. Of course, I usually try to shift my thoughts back to whatever we're talking about and how I can apply it at work, because that's usually what I'm there, is to learn about how to be a better leader at work. And of course, that's clearly important, but what it's also telling is that my first thoughts are always how I can use that at home. In the days of absentee parents, myriad distractions, and unprecedented pressures that parents, kids, and teenagers face, I think leadership in the home is more critical now than it's ever been before. Sadly, it's also too often neglected. Of course, we all mean to steer our families to success. We really want to do right by them, but by the time we get home from our demanding jobs, it's just so easy to check out, turn on the TV and the computer, and recharge, in short, to put our lives on cruise control. Or we take the opposite route, and this is what we do at our house, is to keep ourselves so busy with activities that we don't have time to do anything real. It's just another kind of cruise control, and at the risk of overusing that metaphor, and the physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being of our society suffers the consequences. We made it easy not to care about each other, to hide behind a computer and snipe nasty comments that we would never say out loud, to paint each other and anyone that doesn't agree with us as evil or refuse to listen to them. One way to get ahead of this is to be intentional about how we lead our families, how we treat our spouses, and how we raise our children. Leading our families to healthy attitudes about life in all its multifaceted layers requires intention, focus, and planning, along with a lot of determination. We can't do it on cruise control. Of course, we're in business school, so how does this relate to business and the workplace? Well, well-adjusted, happy, kind people impact each other around them in astonishing ways. Leading myself and my family to become better people has a ripple effect that's incalculable, and if everyone did it, our businesses and economy would reap incalculable benefits. So with this in mind, why am I asking to join the McLauchlan Leadership Series? One reason is I like how it focuses on the personal and the team and the organizational leaderships, and in that order. Too many programs focus just on one of them when they build and mesh on each other. A person that can't lead himself can't lead a team or an organization effectively. I want to learn about all aspects of leadership, and I'm able to apply those things in my home and in my career. Now that you've heard me pontificate on leadership and why I want to be in this program, let me talk a little bit about what I can contribute. I have a unique background of experiences that gives me an interesting perspective on things. I've worked since the day I turned 16. I've never been unemployed for more than a few weeks. And most of those, several periods of my life, I've had 2 or 3 jobs at once. That's probably not so unique. The program's full of hardworking people. What is more unique probably is that I've had more jobs than anyone that I know, in both quantity and diversity, most of them before I was 30. I've been a ditch digger, a termite inspector, an aircraft mechanic, a watchsmith, computer technician, waiter, bartender, and a project manager. A couple of those things simultaneously, just to name a few. And nearly all of those jobs ended up in some kind of leadership role, starting at 16 when I was a shift supervisor for people twice my age. I've experienced great and not so great leadership as a wage grade employee in the military and now as a senior federal employee. All of that experience gives me insight that can contribute to the richness of this program. I'm also quite candid and not afraid to speak up in class in the right situations. Leadership series such as this do better when you have bidirectional communication, and I can contribute to that. Thank you for your time and consideration for my application. I hope to have the opportunity to spend more time talking with you as we progress through the McLauchlan Leadership Series. Thank you.